Or daddy's here.
I just don't want to be the butt of a lot of jokes.
Yeah, that's it.
No, you would never. You're not the butt of jokes.
I'm.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I didn't have my glasses on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, Sona.
Yeah.
Oh my. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't see you. I thought you were Indira Gandhi, revered. I didn't see that you were Sona Movsesian.
Oh yeah.
Well, I want to. You're gonna twerk one day. We're gonna see it.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
What?
And guess what?
That sounded like a decree.
And guess what?
What the fuck?
And guess what? There's no law. Trust me, I looked into it, and I'm pretty sure there's no lawsuit in your old boss saying you're gonna twerk for me. Hey, assistant, you'll twerk for me, or you'll know why. What? You know, the good thing is there's no record of this transgression. None. You'll twerk for me.
Oh, you'll twerk.
Oh, you will. Or God's my witness.
and we'll all see. Didn't he say we'll all see?
Oh, and we'll all see.
I have to be in the room with you all sitting there watching me twerk.
Yeah.
What an awful thing to say.
We're going to have those little judges' placards with numbers on them.
I never know what's going to happen when I come in here. You'll twerk for me. We'll all see. Oh, please make this segment stop. I'm in pain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
Yeah. You know, other stars were on the tour. What's that sound?
That sounds like a horse.
That's a horse.
That's a horse.
Yeah.
A horse
On the
just went
pavement.
by.
We have horses that just.
But wait, who's riding a horse?
The good horse people.
Okay. God,
I don't know
God,
what-
you're good.
Does that
You just
does that mean a person on a horse or people that are horse people? Like
There's.
like a Minotaur.
Minotaur. Centaur.
Centaur. Are you?
See you. I'm doing very well. You okay?
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Do
never
I really
know.
seem prickly?
You came in a little hot today. I didn't know what was going on.
I
What are
think
you
she's
talking
responding to you.
Yeah,
also
you said
came in hot.
you said I was the dumbest person you ever met
Yeah,
before
what
we
could have
started
ever made her
recording.
feel prickly?
Oh, yeah. You're right. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
then you said no, I meant the worst person I ever met.
Yes, that's right. Right.
Yeah.
So I corrected it. You're not the dumbest. You're the worst.
Yes.
So
okay.
why would that get you all?
I'm not prickly, stupid. I'm fine.
Stupid. I like that. Can we just start calling you stupid?
Yes, you can.
Hey,
I want to
stupid.
talk about how it is cold in this studio, but not cold enough to like put on a jacket, but it's cold where you need some sort of layer on top of what you're wearing.
How about this? Here is a tissue. There's
Good
some tissues
Lord.
right next to me. What if I just drape these? I'm draping them onto Sona right now.
Okay, thank you.
There, I just draped. That shoulder should be 0.04% warmer.
Do you know how many times if you've said you were like cold or something, I'll be like, oh my God, I gotta get a jacket because that was my job as an assistant.
Yeah, as if.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
I always cared about your comfort.
Even I'm not really buying that one.
I did.
You didn't. Famously didn't.
I didn't always, but I did sometimes.
Again, one of my favorite pictures is us somewhere, and I'm taking a selfie with like 15 people, a whole series of selfies, and in the foreground, Sona's ignoring me and having the largest pour of white wine I've seen in North America.
God bless you.
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is there have been times when you've been like, oh, I'm chilly or I'm warm, and I would have been like, oh, okay.
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. And listen, I love you, but I honestly don't think so. That is not your instinct.
Yeah, it is.
Now, I've seen that it's your instinct with your children.
Right.
But no, it was never your instinct
I
with me.
care about their comfort more than I've ever cared about yours. But
Yes.
I birthed them. I worked for you, but I didn't birth you. So
Well,
I
glad-
think
you know what? There was a huge misunderstanding here. I could have sworn that you birthed me. What are you talking about? We all know that.
Was working
Besides-
for him as painful as birthing a child?
Yeah.
though?
it was worse. I needed an epidural every day.
Yeah.
Push, Sona, push! Just get through the day with Conan. Push!
Well, thanks for listening to this episode of Chummaroonies. Chilled Chummaroo. I'm a guy that, well, this is where my career has brought me.
We can end it. We can actually end this episode.
I keep trying to, but you don't. No one helps me.
It's you that you do the end.
You do the ending.
Okay. All
You
right.
end it.
Take it easy.
Finish it.
The more you try to talk, the less you can talk. It's hilarious. You do the end. Endy do. Endy doody do. No, do.
Oh, God, the more you try to end it, the less you end it.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Altadena, this is Conan O'Brien saying it's been nice.
Oh, my God.
Vodka with ice.
I'm so close to my house and I feel so far away.
You did this for 30 years. Just end it.
I'm sitting between the biggest hippie, Sona, always high, head in the clouds,
having a
and then
good
the
time.
biggest square, Conan O'Brien.
That's true.
That's actually
crazy.
very true.
Yeah.
You're not a square though, but you're you're straight laced.
What's cool about me?
Yeah, you know what? I think you're a cool guy.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Name something that's cool
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah, Sona.
Seriously.
And you
Name
got
one thing that's cool.
1,
Don't
2, 3,
put- so
go.
don't
think. Just go.
Try and buy time. What you said you're a cool guy. What's kind of cool about me?
Can I tell you what I think is cool? That cool comedians think that your comedy is cool. So you yourself, I don't know, but like the people you have inspired are cool, and that's cool.
right.
But you yourself, this is the assignment.
Assignment. It shouldn't be an assignment. You should just be just running off at the mouth about all the cool things about Conan O'Brien right now.
You just
You know,
did a whole thing about Dragnet. You make it very hard for me to think about this stuff.
I'm quite the ladies' man.
The whole time I've worked for you, you've been in a lovely, healthy relationship with
Okay,
one person.
what about this? True. Guilty.
Yeah, which is cool.
That's
cool.
Yeah.
I throw down with anyone. You've seen me get in a few tussles in my day.
Never. I
No.
think that we always talk about the one fight you've been in.
Which
but
didn't
that's
go
also
well.
cool that you
Got beat up
did
really
not.
quickly.
You don't get into fights and
Yeah.
stuff. You're not like
To be square, man. Yeah.
All right, I'm in a stable relationship and I've managed to avoid any kind of turbulence or violence.
You're so square.
There's no cooler
that you're
guy
cool.
in the whole wide world than Conan. When trouble's around, he's home at sleep. His wife made vegetables. She's so appreciative. Conan O'Brien. Hey, did you hear about the big trouble that happened downtown? Yeah, where was Conan? He was at home checking his cholesterol. Apparently, it's 185. Not bad for a man his age. Hey, did you hear what Conan's up to? What's he up to? He just read a book alongside his wife, who was also reading a different book.
Wow.
Then what happened? They
Wow.
turned in early. Conan O'Brien, you better watch out. If you're in his house, in his bedroom, you might run into him.
That does sound pretty cool. You are cool. You are.
Commissioner Gordon just put up the Conan signal. Did Conan show up? No, he was at home with the windows closed and the shades pulled down. I don't like a breeze. It interrupts my sleep patterns.
Yeah.
And also, I don't see you like every day, Sona. You know what I mean? You've got your kids and stuff.
we
so
see each other a lot.
It doesn't feel that way.
It doesn't.
No.
No, I think we do.
I used to see you constantly. I would see you all day long, and then if I was doing a show at night, you'd come on that. If I toured, you came on the tour.
Yeah.
You were omnipresent in my life
Right.
all the time. Now it feels like, yeah, I see you when we do this, and I see you here and there.
That's true.
But
You
you
do
just
seem
Seem
not as
happier,
much.
Sona.
I am so much happier. I don't know what happened for the last 11 months. I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
that's
I'm
great.
kidding. Come
right.
on.
I
We're
kid, I
pals
kid.
to the end. We're friends forever. That's what you
Well,
did
I want to
too.
say
so
my
it's
generation.
cheating.
Excuse me, it's not cheating. My generation, my generation, and Matt's generation. Here's how we're different.
Yeah.
We're somewhat aware of things that happened before we were alive. Reading about them.
Wow.
Researching them.
Let's attack my generation and
For-
every generation
For
after
for you, everything that happened before 1997 doesn't exist.
How do you even educate yourself with things that are going on now?
Sure.
No, you
See,
don't.
that's the
Yes.
thing. You
No,
won't go
you
forward and you
don't.
won't go backward. I'm in the middle playing Rover. I speak both your languages.
No, you don't,
Sure I
Matt.
do.
No, you don't.
Hey, guess what I listen to?
Tamagotchi, Pokemon.
I know what's happening. You act like
Tamagotchi.
What? Sailor Moon.
Here's the altitude. We're up here at
Do you notice our breath? You can see our breath?
Yeah, but why? I thought that was the fire.
No, it's the temperature.
No, it's not that cold.
You know what? I can see my breath. I think it may be the vapor in the air.
Oh, the vapor?
Or also, Sona had garlic. You know what's really funny? When I was in your kitchen, oh man, this killed me. And you heard my voice and you said, "Do you want garlic?" And I said, "Do you have any?" Like you wouldn't have garlic.
Yeah, that was
oh,
really
we
funny.
had a good laugh. Let's high five.
Nobody had a good.
Thanks, Sona.
Take it.
And do that too.
No.
Yep.
Clip it out. The three
No,
times
we got
he's
it.
done it, and do it again.
Nope. Okay.
Loop it.
Well, with cool terminology like that, there's no way they won't listen to you.
Oh man, I have seriously been questioning how my life has brought me to this point.
I know. I'm so sorry, girls. I think it's because he's in my space, and it's
It
making
is.
me
There's
very.
a different energy here.
Yeah.
You're feeling invaded.
Yeah, because you're shitting on Altadena.
Hey, no, I'm not at all. I'm just mocking it. You know, in a shitty way. It's a very different thing. Hey,
Brian, what are you giggling about already?
Because you tried to play the school marm and shut us up right before this began, and Sona and I are snickering away.
Yeah.
Sona wouldn't stop talking, and we needed to get the show started. And here's the problem. Sona, when she's talking a lot and you want her to maybe talk a little less so that we can get something done.
Okay.
Hold it. Listen.
He's got his hand.
He
You go.
He always changes the narrative
Hold
to
it.
make himself look more
You go nuclear.
reasonable.
You go nuclear.
You changed the narrative to make yourself look more reasonable. You've done this every single time.
I'm a reasonable man.
You're a criminal. You're an absolute criminal. And you
But-
need to be killed.
Well, listen.
That's why we brought you here today. Do you notice the plastic on the floor?
I do. I feel like Joe Pesci. Oh, shit. Blam.
You know when we do live shows, sometimes I'm like, I'm going to say something really bad.
Yeah,
and
you
my
usually
life
do, and
is
people
gonna be.
laugh.
You mean like
No,
mistakenly, or
like,
you
no,
kind of
like
want to do
seriously
it
bad, where it's like
purposefully?
like I don't know, something, I don't know, racist or something.
What?
I know. I think about this
But you're
all
not a
the
racist
time.
person.
I'm not, but I'm just saying, like, there's so much at stake. What if I say something that's so bad, my
think
life is over?
does
Yeah,
that
but
all
no
the
one
time
takes
on
you
here.
seriously. No one.
What?
No, but I mean, people just think like, oh, that goofy Sona. You know what I mean?
You think they won't take me seriously?
Yeah, I don't. I think you're safe. You're fine.
Try some right
I'm
now.
not a serious person.
Yeah.
No, I don't want
People-
to. That's
no,
the point. I'm
No.
like,
you have a good heart. No
but
one
I'm
thinks
just
it
saying
comes.
things that I shouldn't be thinking about. I think about a lot sometimes, and I thought everybody would be like, oh yeah, I think about
No.
jumping off a roof sometimes when I'm at a restaurant. But the fact that no one else thinks that really makes me uncomfortable right now, and I'm feeling a little awkward and vulnerable. I'm feeling very vulnerable.
Child services is on the way.
Yeah. It
You
makes
just
me worry
admitted.
that
You just
have a
admitted
balcony.
your children are sleeping upstairs, and you admitted you want to drink lighter fluid, and then you want to jump off a roof.
Oh my God.
I think you're going to spend a couple of days. They're just going to be away from your kids. That's all.